Jiffy.
Tarawawa. Tawawawa.
Hey, we're gonna
Are you sure?
look at the bars.
You
at the
you
bars.
hit me for nothing.
Now we got to do that all over again.
Shit. What did I say to do that?
This time we need more feeling.
Nerd. I need more feeling. I wasn't nailing my nose off the freaking microphone. Anyways, all right. Let's see. Start timer. All right, we'll go 2 minutes here. Hey, everybody. Go frag yourself. Joe, Carver, Greg. I'm not going to introduce your name. You've been here so many goddamn times.
Then they know who I am. Hola, Amsterdam.
You didn't even know what the heck to say there, did you?
No, I just kind of lingered on the S. That's how it's pronounced over there.
All right, got featuring Chris again here. Featuring whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to start right into it. Oculus Rift. We were talking about it. There's going to be porn games and all this crap like that. Already we got some screenshots for one. And what is it called? Something made?
Made in Manhattan 2.
Oh no. No. It's
The
gone.
Oh no, they've pulled it.
They did.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Made in Manhattan 2 has been canceled.
Whatever. But it's apparently penis powered?
Yeah, we never did exactly establish that aspect, did we?
Is that like just like a funny term, or is like it actually like powered by your throbbingness?
I really don't know. It's something. It's got to be made in Japan, and so they will do that with toys.
They will do that with that.
That's racist, Greg.
No,
It's got to be in Japan.
Yeah. Only 98% of Japanese people are weird, perverted, confused people.
With tentacles. But no, that's pretty cool. I remember last time I used Oculus Rift, I got my head chopped off. Be
Yeah,
nice.
wait till this time. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, look up at the birds. Ah!
Yeah, it's like, all right, yeah, maid outfit. All right, hey Joe, look up. What? Ah!
Yeah.
hey, one of the birds just shit on you.
Wait a minute. That's not shit. That's not a bird either. Oh, God.
We'll just have to make sure when Joe plays, we play the reverse gender mode. So
What?
he's enjoying that way too much.
So now the Oculus Rift is going to come with windshield wipers installed, so that's nice. But get right into it. What have you guys been playing? So I'm just going to assume Civilization 5 all around, right, guys?
Yep.
I
Rogue.
skipped that this week.
Really?
Yeah, I just all Skyrim this week, other
Skyrim.
than Cloudberry with Carver.
Oh, Cloudberry Kingdom. What a fucking fantastic game. I never played it. But,
I was gonna say, did
yeah.
you actually play it?
No,
when
I
we were
want to.
talking?
I want to.
We have to, because even while 4-player might be a little chaotic, but
Or
the
it's
sense
just-
of accomplishment of beating one of those levels is awesome.
It's going to be like a 50-minute video on one level.
Well, no. We'll just carry on without you.
But what if
You
we're
only
tethered?
need one person to
No,
survive. Oh well, we're not playing that. We're not playing tethered. We're not playing.
But
any
what
fucked
about
up
your
mode.
idea of the one guy in the middle just dangling there, and you save him with the tether?
Yeah,
bitch.
but I proposed that conundrum where you got one guy on each platform and one guy dangling in the middle of the platform, and I still can't think of a way to come out of that properly.
I see
Both
4-player
people on
probably
the
work
edges
better.
just keep jumping, and the guy in the middle goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and the other guy jumps.
Yeah, that might. You know what I was thinking?
Physics.
Yeah.
I know how we'll solve this. Science!
Speaking of physics for it, it's like Carver thought. It's a little weighty. He's a slower character, but I think the purpose
Yeah.
is the AI that auto builds the levels knows exactly how he's running through. If you had like Super Meat Boy, where it's a character that's super fast, can be back and forth and things like that, it would just be impossible to auto generate levels. We came
Yeah.
up to a conclusion, and it matched up with a review I read. You pause for half a second or so before you start, and you can pretty much cleanly run through just maybe minor adjustments here and there, minor tweaks.
So you got to like catch your breath before the level really goes, and then
Yeah, and then
We never did actually make it one straight run, though.
yeah, I don't think so.
and
Damn
you want
close.
You want 4 of us to do this.
Well, no, it's just there's a checkpoint right in the middle, and there's so many times we were so close to just getting the whole level done in a single attempt.
You just fuck up at the end. It's like, God damn it.
I was just about to say like, oh, checkpoints, but then I think about it, like, oh, Mario games back then. If you died at a certain point, it would
The
start you. At a
flag
certain
was
point.
there.
Yeah, a flag. Is there a flag at the end of that?
Well, I guess it was Super Mario World that has that little.
No, I mean in Cloudberry Kingdom.
No, it was a.
Oh, it's
round
just a big
thing with
round.
the sea
you
in it,
have to touch.
and then
Ew.
a doorway at the end.
Big thing with the sea. Okay. Anyways,
Big round thing with starts with a C. You touch it.
and I'm assuming Carver continued home with his Rogue Legacy addiction.
Yep.
Rogue Legacy.
I've been trying my damnedest to beat the Dawn Guard DLC for Skyrim, and I think, one mission away from finishing that this week. So
Is that the vampire one?
yes, that's the one where I was saying last time I was like, oh, I chose to like be a vampire, and I was it for like 5 minutes. I was like, this totally goes against everything that I usually play as, and found one of my old saves and was just like, never mind, I'm killing all your kind. Fuck all y'all.
Fuck this DLC. I'm purposely killing everybody involved in this DLC.
It's nice though to see a DLC that had two complete different play branches.
True.
It's got 2 jobs, man.
So a DLC that's actually worth playing through twice.
Yeah, that's good. Greg, what you play?
Just Civ 5, basically.
Yes, 5. Oh, cool.
What you play? What you play?
And I guess a little bit of Dota too.
Yeah, well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I try to. Every time I try, something comes up, and I'm never able to freaking really get into it. I'm happy to say I pre-purchased Saints Row 4, and we're going to be talking about that later in the gaming news. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to that coming out next week.
I got to buckle
the
down
20th.
and beat Saints 3. I just picked it up on the Steam sale. I don't know, the last Steam sale. We were going to play a co-op and we just didn't have
I got
much
it on a
time to
humble
get-
bundle.
Humble.
Oh, maybe that's when I got it.
Yeah, it would've
THQ humble.
Yeah,
been
Not the
cheap
word.
then.
I got it in that
I think I
too.
got it for like $3
Speaking of
along
which-
with a whole bunch of other shit.
Well, we're on humble bundles. The Origin humble bundle right now.
Humble bundle.
Humble bundle.
EA's, and it is actually half decent looking.
Yeah, and like all the Dead Spaces, Battlefield 3, Mirror's Edge, Medal of Honor,
Whoa.
Burnout Paradise, the
Burnout
Ultimate
Paradise, the
Oh,
Ultimate.
it's only
blah,
gone
blah,
up
blah.
1 cent for the
The Sim something or other.
the
Sims
Sim
3.
starter
Yeah,
pack.
if you want Battlefield 3, get there quickly because right now it's $4.68 for the whole.
Heaven
bundle.
forbid you need to pay like $7.
Yeah. Instead of what you usually pay for Battlefield 3, which
Seriously,
is what now, like,
it
what,
was
$39, $40?
It was 100,000 when I looked at that last.
$100,000?
No.
Jesus Christ!
400, almost 450,000 bundles sold,
Wow.
and it's gone up like a cent in the average pay.
Jesus.
So I don't think we'll need to worry about it going up too much.
Yeah.
No, I imagine most people pay exactly. that
Top
amount.
contributors, $1,256.
Yeah, there's always those people.
Yeah, you remember, or maybe not, but Notch, the guy who made Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
He just kept on throwing money left, right, and center at all the humble bundles or the humble anyone.
jackass raising the price for me to get the free games dirt cheap.
Jackass giving money to charity and indie developers. Fuck that guy. Giving
But,
back to the community. Some kind of a dick.
I own a couple of the games. I'm not going to pick it up because Dead Space 3 I lost interest in halfway through Dead Space 2. And
Haven't played any of the Dead Spaces.
I watched someone beat Dead Space 1 and never bothered with Dead Space 2 or 3.
Crisis 2?
that's the only thing that might sell me up on it. Just
I-
I'm trying to think. Or wait. No, I have that. Never mind.
Is it the maximum edition?
No, maybe not that, but... And I have Mirror's Edge, so...
Crisis 2 I rented for my Xbox back in the day, and I did not care for it.
I did not care for really any of the Far Cry or Crisis games up until Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
That was the only one I ever came close to beating.
The thing I really liked about Far Cry 3 was Voss.
Yeah,
That was it.
it was good.
I haven't started it yet, and I haven't beat a Crisis or a Far Cry yet either. So
You haven't played Crisis or Far Cry?
no, I haven't. Haven't played Far Cry 3. I just haven't beat any of the other ones.
Well, you should play Far Cry 3. Fuck the other Far Cry games.
No, I know.
Because they're just bullshit.
Well, Far Cry 1 was...
I mean, Far Cry 2, I should say, is just
I got
bullshit.
a good chunk
Well,
into
it's-
Far Cry 1, but then I
They're not bullshit. They're good games. They just don't interest me.
Because they're bullshit.
No. Fuck. God, I hate you.
Anyways, moving on. Okay, that's just
Back to the world of Dota.
what?
Or
Eh?
not?
The international happened.
Did we
this
go
weekend.
to it in the first place?
I mentioned it.
I can't shh because the microphone's in the way.
I can see that. You can
All right.
still shh.
The international happened. The international gaming esports. Blah 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 blah. What is it?
It is once a year Dota 2 tournament with the biggest prize pool in esports.
History.
Yeah, I never asked earlier. What was the prize pool like? What is
A lot.
Yeah,
What is
the
it,
winning
like
team got
2.6 million, I think, total.
2.6 million total.
fuck?
The winning team gets 1.4 million. Second place 200 or 600.
600, and then the other team's got some chump change.
Yeah,
Suckers.
Orange ended up walking away with 260,000.
Aw, bastards.
Goddamn
Well,
citrus
there were
fruit.
some intense games there.
Yeah, it's like I was saying before we screwed this up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
was
I
fine.
Take blame for that, but
Blame
But
for
it
what,
didn't
Greg?
happen.
no, I've still got the video on here.
The
I
great
can add that
thing-
in and just say, man, I really fucked up here.
Just Benny Hill music under it as well.
really fast.
Kind of like what you were saying though before, like when you're like scrolling through like the thing, like it just looks like King of the Hill.
I
'cause
was
we're all
scrolling
just-
through one of our podcasts, and in the mini clip, all you just see is all this random drinking. It's totally like King of the Hills opener.
But
Just need to do that for the start. Just
Seriously,
snapshot
that's got
under
to be your our opener for every video.
that's fine. We'll get working on that. But international. But yeah, this whole esports thing. I was never into it before. We were doing a recording session at Greg's. He had this playing on this big monitor beside us, and commentators in it were going nuts, like a soccer match. And I just looked over, wondering, well, what the frick is going on? And then I realized what it is. I'm like, well, that's not that interesting. Half hour later, I'm doing nothing but watching it, not even paying attention to what we're trying to do. What were we trying to do?
We
We're
failed.
playing
Shock.
Worms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Worms Armageddon. But it's really intense gaming. Dota 2, I haven't played a lot, but watching that, I'm playing it a lot now. Trying to.
Once you get the time.
Yeah, once I find a time for it. I'm doing that when I get fucking home tonight. But it's a lot of fun. I'm going to get more involved in some esports there and watch a lot of shit.
Good. You can help me rebuild my esports website.
Nope.
Hooray! Oh,
Rebuild it.
Yeah, I used to have a esports website called esports-noob.com.
Noob.
Yeah.
yep.
All right. Well, we'll get
And
working on
I
that.
watched a lot of esports while that was on.
Yeah,
Did
that
you?
was back in the day when IGN still
Unreal.
had their pro league.
Yeah,
IGN had a pro league.
Yep.
Yep.
watched a lot of StarCraft 2 and even more League of Legends.
So that wasn't that long ago then.
About a year ago.
About a year ago.
Well, shit, man. What happened?
I didn't lose interest, but I didn't have any help. I am going to punch you one of these podcasts.
Well, good thing we didn't get any sound on that last one, eh?
Can build up the hatred.
Can't hear my teeth hitting the microphone as you slap me in the back of the head.
Okay, he's drinking out of a can, not a glass.
But no, great. Not going to say who won this time, so we don't have to put the text underneath there. But great tournaments. I suggest you watch it. Go on there. Just look up International Dota 2. Hello. Yeah, great stuff on there. Check out esports. If you like gaming, even if you're a casual gamer or something like that, it's pretty interesting. Grab a beer, watch some of this stuff. It's pretty good. They don't just play Dota; they play all kinds of games. Like Carver said, StarCraft 2. They play StarCraft. The original was one of the biggest ones they did.
Yep.
They've done.
That's what exploded in Korea. I mean, you could see StarCraft characters on people's shoes, like official shoes bought from the store, or like Lay's chips, or
Zerg lingerie. Go down in my hydralisk.
you know, that wouldn't
Freaky
surprise
as
me.
Fuck.
No, I wouldn't be.
Comes with a one-use slime packet.
Greased in.
Greased in, creeped out.
Okay.
Oh, holy fuck.
All right, good stuff. Okay, moving on to the next topic here. Ooh, Thursday reveal of GTA 5 multiplayer.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. They're gonna have the release, probably just video featurette or something like that, and I am looking forward to it.
That one piece of multiplayer footage we got from that GTA 5 trailer first, there was just a guy standing in a building. I don't like sitting in the middle.
Go on.
But that one guy just standing in the building, looks to the side, over the cityscape, looks to the other side, and just sees nothing but gamer tags, names, and a jet flying by. I'm really looking forward to this.
I would like to see some team-based modes, some cops, robbers, deals going on.
Yeah, but add more. There's only like what in
Monaco
GT4?
and the Grand Theft
Well-
Auto 5 engine.
especially when they're going with the main story has a lot of bank robberies. I guess this time around they were saying
Yeah.
where you plan all your little robbery missions and stuff, and that co-op or that team-based would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
You're
would,
right. We should play Payday.
I was just thinking, isn't there another game that's based around bank robberies? Payday 2 coming out.
It is out.
It
is
is
out.
reviewed quite well, actually. I do believe.
Awesome.
And the same, or the problems that people had with it were the same problems as the last time, is you are killing the entire population of a city.
In police officers.
Well, who else is going to stop them?
Yeah.
Give me my money. You can't have my money.
Is that what the game is, really?
Yeah.
I played Payday 1. That's not what
You
it
just
is.
you scream. It's
Give me my money. All right. Anyways, but yeah. What dreams, wet or other? What?
Don't just read what's on there.
Dreams, left parentheses, wet or other, right parentheses, question mark.
You let me have control of the document. You're gonna get what I want you to get.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll have to read his fan fiction.
Do they have a
Oh, I gotta start sneaking shit in here.
Do they have a release date for GTA 5, or are they still working on it?
They don't have an exact release date, but they have a general time.
Year?
Is it spring quarterly
Um,
or is it this fall?
I think it's this.
Or is it winter timely?
Yeah, I think it is. This fall is when they're planning on it.
I got a sticker on the car if I'm happy.
It's coming up before the launch of the next gen consoles.
I thought you were going to say GTA 6.
I thought it was October something. I can't remember.
Really?
But there is an announcement that it is coming out for PC.
Is it?
Hooray.
Well, it's not 100% official, but the head of NVIDIA posted it up on their website as an NVIDIA
It's funny because I
release.
thought I read an article just earlier, the title of an article that they renounced that claim.
What the
That
fuck?
they have no claim on GTA 5 being for PC.
Clearly, they're going to release it on PC.
They have to. Like, they're freaking...
Yeah, but it's going to happen like
Yeah,
GTA 4,
it'll
but
be like
it's
the
going to be a good chunk later.
But
Yeah.
still, though, like...
See, then denies.
You got to be loyal to the game that, like, the people that brought it in the first place, your money in the first place, which was PC users. Original GTA, GTA 3, people played that nonstop on PC.
and they modded it too.
Yeah, they modded the hell out of it. Vice City, same thing. It's only when they got to San Andreas that it was bigger on console than it was on PC.
We have no doubt that it's coming. It's just going to be the same. They'll get the money from the consoles where there's not as much, piracy and stuff like that, and then they'll work on the port.
I'm just gonna go right out and say and just fuck everybody.
Wasn't the
Just
only
everybody.
Wasn't the only game they didn't bring to PC Red Dead Redemption?
That's what you were saying before, yeah. And that's a game that deserves to be on PC.
I've
It's like,
seen
fuck.
there was a petition for that to get it on the PC.
Yeah, but when do online petitions ever do anything?
Could you imagine modding Red Dead Redemption?
I haven't actually played it yet.
Rocket horses.
I think I heard
Unicorns.
that they were working on. The team was also working on something not GTA related, and everyone's hoping it's a Red Dead sequel.
Red Dead Resolution?
Oh, I think that one resolved itself at the end.
No spoilers.
I'll lie.
You know what's funny? You know what? It's funny. I got to that point, and then I thought that was just like that point was just open world stuff and nothing else. I didn't realize there's other stuff you could do. after that. So I just stopped playing that game. No one's figures as me, so
Seriously, after a few years, you can't call no spoilers.
yeah, fucking Red Dead Redemption.
I own the game. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, you should play it.
I know.
The guy.
Speaking of which, how's The Last of Us coming along? How's The Last of Us coming along?
He sold that.
I got
the week you
another
gave it
hour
to him.
into it.
Oh, well, all right. You're still making headway. I'm not going to take it back yet.
Oh, I already sold that. I mean, I'm still working on it.
Everybody dies. No. No. I really wish they'd just come just straight off the bat, bring it out in PC. I don't care about piracy and all that shit. You're gonna make money off this shit.
I actually don't mind them spending a little longer. Like, don't release it at launch unless you optimize it, because when GTA 4 was released for PC, even though it was long after, it was so horribly optimized that it ran like shit even on the highest end PC.
Oh, yeah.
Man, maybe you just gotta up your computer.
No.
Even on the highest end PC. Let me, I don't know, bold that statement.
You done fucked
Just
up,
DK
Rockstar.
mode your head in the
Just-
screen.
It's like this.
Optimized.
I want the words there.
Clink link here for bold. But yeah, it's okay. Reveal of the GTFI multiplayer coming out tomorrow, which is the I don't know. I still got my 15th of August,
2016.
But yeah. Anyways, week of new game trailers. What have we seen? New game trailers so far.
I have not seen the Watch Dogs hacking featurette, but I did watch The Witcher 3.
That was crazy. Even though pre-rendered video or whatever, but I think it's showing the choice that you're going to have in the game where it's I don't know if you've seen the trailer or whatever.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
But
Isn't that what
they're
Witcher 2
hanging
was?
they're hanging some poor girl for being a witch or something, just some guards and things.
In The Witcher? No.
No shit, eh?
Was she
And
heavier
he
than
shows
that?
up and he throws the head of some actual beast. So he was out this is why they call it the Killing Monsters trailer. Like, he throws the head of some monster that he killed down. But he ends up turning around, going back, and just killing the guards to save the girl. And the guard asks, like, what are you doing? And he says, killing monsters, right? As if they're the real monsters. So I feel it's going to
Wait.
open up some choice.
It's philosophical, Joe. Don't get
Yeah.
into it.
He was killing the guards to save the girl, and one of the guards asked, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really
Something along those lines.
minus the hanging. They were pretty polite back then. Jeez.
Well, that guard had given Geralt money for killing the monster initially, because he had gotten a bounty
Yeah.
for killing that one monster, and he was trotting away on his horse, and he just had something switch in his head. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking deal with these guys.
Makes me feel that you're going to have some morale choice of, like, you decide what the true monsters are.
Again, Chris is gonna be all.
Turns out
goody
it was
goody.
man all along. We get it.
No, man. Did you see the head of that thing? Fuck that thing. It's going to die.
That's not a witch. This is a cyclops. I don't understand your reasoning
I see
at
you
all.
know how to play Knifey Spoony.
What? Haha, stab. Let's go, bitch.
But I watched the Assassin's Creed Black Flag trailer.
Is that the one for Assassin's Creed 4?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Assassin's Creed 4.
But isn't it called
Pirates
Assassin's
of the
Creed 4?
Caribbean.
Black Flag.
Black
Yeah,
Flag.
is it 4?
That's what
Yeah,
I've
it
heard
must
of
be
it.
the fourth one.
But
I don't know if they actually have the number 4 in the title.
I've
or
heard
don't-
nothing but 4 on it though. Because every time I've heard, I just heard Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I thought it was just titled just Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
I'm
Well,
hoping
maybe
so
it's-
because if Assassin's Creed 4 takes place literally like at the same time, if not,
No,
a little bit
no, it's
after
actually
before.
titled for
Yeah,
Assassin's
4.
Creed 4 Black Flag.
See, that's not. I thought Assassin's Creed 4 was just going to take place like in the present or future and or.
Well, you're wrong.
Like all games, it's going to be in both times, the present / future, whatever the hell
Oh yeah, and everyone loved
Desmond's time is.
Everyone loved Desmond's time. Like, all right, it's time to freaking climb and touch glowing shit.
It's better than the first game where you could just walk around and just like, can I hit the button here?
Nope.
Oh, I can hit the button here. Oh, there's clothes in there. Oh.
Oh man.
What the shit is on the walls in blood? But it showed a lot of the stealth assassinations. It showed more of the underwater. One of the neat things, when you go, they did bell diving, which apparently was a thing back then. They would drop a giant metal bell, which was your sort of your air. You would have to go up and in, get some breaths of air, go out, do your shit under the water, and then go back and breathe. And that was the way they did the diving then, or according to Assassin's Creed.
They did the diving.
It's not just Assassin's Creed. They did that.
But anyhow, they showed how you did that, and he went into an underwater cave, came up into a place. But to do all that, you had to leave all your equipment behind.
Well, no shit. You go in the freaking water carrying swords and clothes like that. You're
Which
not just
every
gonna
other single
swim.
game is fine with.
Yeah, you can't just swim around all willy nilly and everything like that. You're gonna either sink down or just not go anywhere.
I still
Assassin's
don't.
Creed wants to be realistic.
Oh yeah,
I still don't
all the stuff
understand.
that you can do is really realistic. Parkour left
Skyrim,
and
I'm
right.
swimming with like 500 pounds of equipment on and in a bag, which we're not even going to get into that part. But,
Giggity.
but anyways, to leave the stuff behind, and you have to kill a couple guys completely silently to get at least some base equipment to get through the area. It's kind of neat to see that.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm still waiting for them to make an Assassin's Creed like in the freaking Cold War or World War II era or something like that.
That's where people thought it was going. They thought they were going to go with the Civil War.
Well, like, it's like, but no, we're just gonna go literally maybe a year after the War of Independence.
A little more than the last one. I guess there was some, but there was no.
Blackbeard was around, wasn't he around in the 1700s?
He's in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was in the 1700s.
But they're sticking to the Caribbean, so I guess there was the one thing in the trailer of Assassin's Creed 3. They showed him like running through giant lines of fire, like gunmen firing upon each other, and that never really happened in that game. Come to think of it,
I just remember the only time I seen guys lining up and gunning was like 6 guys off in the distance lining up, firing at 6 guys closer to you, and you just shot a cannon at the far guys.
There was a couple sections that had a war going on, and you just kind of ran. You had to run cover to cover, or you were just instantly shot to death. And there was no like running through the ranks, pushing people, running across people, and assassinating the guy
Just
after
dances with wolves at the beginning.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Watch it. It's a good movie. I can't remember. I haven't watched it in a while.
That was a
Tatanka.
long time ago. Isn't that a really fucking long movie too?
Yeah, it was.
Did you
yeah.
just say Tatanka?
Tatanka.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
What? Is that your middle name or something?
No.
It was his activation word.
Oh shit.
Just needed to double check. I'll be back in 3 days.
All right. Now what about this Dishonored DLC? The Brigmore Witches. Oh, more witches. Good. Who brought that up?
I threw it on there.
Oh, witches.
I loved Dishonored. I have not played any of the DLC.
Just don't want to ruin the experience.
Not that. I don't know. I love the game so much that I don't need to play more of it.
I don't want it to be ruined. Please don't ruin it.
I guess that's the main idea.
The one image I saw after, because it came out just a little while after Borderlands, like a fairly short span. And the one image I saw where it's like after playing all this Borderlands, and the first thing you do is you go jump out of a multi-story building expecting to not die when you hit the ground,
Well, yeah.
like in Borderlands, but then you're just crushed death.
You blink just before you hit the ground.
But the DLC was reviewed fairly well. Is this the last one? The last DLC for it?
Is it the 4th? Because that's generally how it happens.
I wasn't sure. I'm not sure on
Mostly.
the count of it. I knew it. I know it's not the first one, but
Well, I don't know. I've never played it.
I have Dishonored now because of again the Steam sale, and been looking forward to it, but just trying to finish up some other.
That's
things
one
first.
where you can go through the whole game without actually killing anybody,
Yep.
but it's like incredibly friggin' hard.
Yeah, because if you don't put the the unconscious people
Spoiler.
up on the boxes or like away from the ground,
Yeah.
rats will come in and eat them, and it counts as a kill against you.
I forgot about
Really?
Yeah,
That is awesome.
Could you imagine that?
That's why I've never been able to do a complete.
God
stealth
knows,
run.
like how far through the game, and you don't even realize that would be a fucking
Carver,
thing.
you look like Cyclops there.
Why, thank you.
That's not a compliment. Cyclops is a fucking
I know
shithole.
he's a jerk, fucking douchebag.
Whoa, hello, Chloe Grace Moretz.
Hello,
Yeah, hello
love.
indeed.
16-year-old. Whoa, wait.
Hello indeed.
Hello, love.
I need that Oculus Rift.
Excuse me.
You
for a
don't
second.
go in your own little world when you put that on.
Maybe you don't.
Doesn't hurt.
He's not even aware we're still in the room. God.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh.
So yeah, you're playing Dishonored. Like, I'm going to go through this entire damn game, not kill a single person. Bam, unconscious. I'm just going to leave you over in this ditch here. E. coli killed this person. Ah!
Achievement unachieved.
That's So what, do you actually go back and see rats eating their body, or is it just assume that?
The rats eat them pretty quickly. So you come back and I can't remember if
We're
it
just
actually
asking.
leaves a skeleton.
Can you observe the act?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but it's just
No, it's not instant. You actually watch them come and eat because you.
it's not cartoonish piranha like.
I would sit every person I knocked unconscious and just wait.
No, you don't have to wait because one of the
crumbs
spells.
of cheese.
One of the spells you have, you can control a group of rats.
Yeah, but I want them to do it naturally.
Okay.
I want,
You know, the
let
more
nature take its
the rats
course.
don't want to be fed; they want to hunt.
the more people you kill, the more plague rats there are.
Nice.
And so the more people you kill, the shorter wait you have before you watch them come and eat another person.
1800s is fucking crazy.
To see Chris's playthrough of that is just killing everyone, and by the end, like the world is just rats.
It's just a blanket.
It's like
just
it's like
surfing on a
Katamari.
wave of rats.
It's a big rolling ball of freaking rats, and Chris just rolling with his hands, American Gladiator style. It's like a big dome of those.
That's the way you play.
I have
video
become
games.
their master.
See with a little bit of super glue and can do.
Now, if only Ratman and Ninja Turtles would had that going for them.
Oh shit, Ratman. His name is Splinter.
No, not No, the actual Ratman, the bad guy.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Asian Batman guy.
What?
I thought he was.
Wow. Asian demographic.
I agree. That show
they never
was
watched
racist.
this anyway.
They can't understand what we're saying anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, the rat that was some kind of ancient samurai was better.
Yeah. All right, and Watch Dogs hacking featurette. What's that?
Just was showing off some more gameplay from Watch Dogs, which I'm just absolutely looking forward to this one. For an open world.
What is Watching Dogs like? Watching Dogs. Watch Dogs.
What is watching dogs?
What is Watching Dogs?
I'll give you a site. Go type it in the search engine. Watching Dogs.
I don't want to know. No. There's what?
Of course.
Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna say,
okay, touche, Google. Thank you.
I was gonna say. I mean, there's a site called WatchingDogs.com.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Enter date of birth.
Adult content. That is a big thing to enter your date of birth.
Enter
Yeah, and I don't
date
even
of
know
birth.
if I put my.
Just go
date or month.
0101 like 1900.
Holy shit.
1750.
Sir, go to the hospital. You're probably dying.
Nope, I'm verified.
Verified.
Whoa. Oh my god. They found us.
They know we lied. Quick, run.
Oh no, it's Ubisoft. Ah,
But the game looks gorgeous.
bitch got
It's-
piercings.
We will watch this on the break.
Hey, I went to freaking school with her.
Of course you did, Joe. In your dreams.
And she texts
No,
you
she
too
actually
at night.
looks like that. Anyways, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back with some game reviews and yeah. So don't go anywhere.
And yeah, so
Peggy 18.
Welcome to the first installment of the Watch Dogs gameplay series, where we will give you an exclusive first look at some of the innovative gameplay features that make Watch Dogs truly revolutionary. In part 1, you'll learn more about how Watch Dogs is redefining hacking and to use it to turn the city into your ultimate weapon. Everyone and everything is connected by technology. Hacking into that connection can be very powerful. All these connections are controlled by CTOS, a citywide centralized software created to cut costs and maximize efficiency. It manages transportation control, emergency response, utilities, crime monitoring, and much more. Since Chicago implemented CTOS, people get to work faster, the crime rate has dropped, and communication networks are more stable and more accessible than ever before. With everything now connected, someone with the skills to take over this system, someone like Aiden Pierce, can become extremely powerful. CTOS access must be unlocked district by district by installing a backdoor virus into each of its territorial control centers. Reach them all as you need to and extend your reach across all of Chicago. Everything connected to the network can be hacked from a smartphone. With the push of a button, the city will become your weapon.
This is powerful. Just don't be stupid. You screw around and you get people hurt.
CTOS access lets you hack anybody's personal data, break into their house through their own home security cameras, intercept texts and phone calls.
Fuck that. Tell him we go to court. His breakdown's going public.
Steal their passwords, access their computer, and even their bank accounts. The data you steal will further increase your hacking skills. You can also access the Chicago PD's crime prediction system. It uses the vast surveillance camera network and each citizen's personal data to predict potential criminal activity. When the system alerts you of a crime, it's your choice whether you want to intervene or turn a blind eye. Tag and track your enemies through security cameras. Create diversions to lure them away or directly into a deadly trap. Use your environment to create dynamic cover before entering to ensure your escape. The possibilities are endless. When the heat turns up, CTOS has many ways to help you get away clean, cause accidents, trigger road blockers, overload steam pipes, raise bridges, and short out electronics at your whim. Anyone in the city may be an active threat. Never let your guard down. Take advantage of focus mode. It represents Aiden's quick reflexes and analysis capabilities, so he can combine multiple abilities in a pinch. When the police come after you, jam their communications and cameras to evade them, or hack into hiding places to get away. You can even use the L train to escape. If all else fails, you can cause a massive blackout and disappear into the shadows. The entire city is in your hands. In part 2, we'll share more about the most surveyed city in the United States, Chicago, Illinois.
Now say welcome back. Because I am cutting that.
Poor sport. All right, welcome back. We just watched the one of the Watching Dogs trailers.
We sure did, Grandpa.
Shit.
Welcome
back.
Dogs.
Welcome back to Go Frag.
Welcome back. All right, We just watched the Watch Dogs trailer. Wow. You're basically the internet, and you control everything, and it's pretty goddamn cool.
It's Lawnmower Man. Or Ghost in the Machine. Kind of a mix of both.
Wasn't Freddy Krueger in that? Yeah.
Freddy Krueger and what?
Lawnmower Man?
No.
Pinhead.
I can't read
No.
that.
Lawnmower Man was like a simple guy. Pierce Brosnan was in Lawnmower Man, if I do recall.
Oh, he was Hal.
Sure.
No one will ever know if I pass this behind, everybody.
Thank you for this delicious tuck tape.
It's good shit. Anyways, yeah, Watch Dogs. I said it right again. Good. Yay.
You're learning.
Oh, no, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
good boy.
I was gonna find the applause button on here, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother.
Featurette video on the hacking's out.
Yeah.
Nice video, shows
I am
more of the how you're going to skill upgrade it some.
Yeah.
Not so much how you're going to gain the experience to do so, though, yet.
Yeah. But regardless, it's a pretty game. It's a
No,
very,
it's-
very pretty.
They've only been showing, I've only seen next-gen versions. I'm very interested in seeing what a current gen will look
Me
like.
either. I hope they don't release one.
It was there in the cluster of them.
Well, those people are dumb.
Yeah, that's the most cartridges I've seen in the for a commercial for a thing. What do they have, like 6, 7 of them?
At
They
least
are releasing it for
Everything. Atari 7800.
except for just the regular old Wii. The Wii U was on the list, but not
Really?
the Wii.
I had to type Watching Dogs again just because of you, Joe.
Hey, it leads you to this, so don't fucking do.
Yeah, so don't fucking do me.
I'm sorry. I'm just
What?
I'm
Oh yeah,
stupid.
PC's right on there too, which is where I'll be probably
Yeah.
going for it.
1, 2,
I would have
3,
been surprised
4,
if the
5,
Wii
6,
was
yeah,
on there.
wow.
Really.
I'm surprised there's no like iOS or whatever yet.
Yeah, well.
Maybe in time.
Whatever.
Ubuntu support.
Well,
Yeah.
One of the things I used to play actually before Assassin's Creed 3 or 2 came out, I can't remember. They had a little mobile game, which was awesome. You would just try to find these little treasures and things.
3.
okay.
What? Yeah.
I really thought when he was doing that like Greg was going to look down and he was just going to punch him in the shoulder.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Forgot about that. No. Jeez, you should have reminded me about that. But I wouldn't hit him. He'd freaking hit me back really hard. Not looking. That's not to be below.
Don't
the
look
hip
him in the
anyways.
eyes. Oh God, I'm looking him in the eyes.
It's a ghost thing now. Everyone that looks down on the video, I come out from the shadows.
You got a lot of traveling to do.
Just
Maybe if
wham.
people start watching this.
Just back into nothingness.
All right. But yeah, Watch Dogs, awesome game. Looks like can't wait to try that one out. Anyways,
Joe also lied about us doing video game reviews. We were going to talk about reviews.
I
on certain
didn't
games.
lie. I said we're going to do game reviews. I didn't say in what aspect we're going to do the reviews. We're going to talk about reviews.
We're going to review the reviews.
Yeah, whatever.
Even
Anyway.
though none of us actually read them.
I did.
Read
Oh.
what?
I didn't. I'm not even talking to Mike. I didn't.
Regardless, Saints Row 4. Pre-purchased it. Happy about it. I think they have a deal on Steam that if you have Saints Row the 3rd on yours, you get 10% off pre-purchase order. So why not?
I'll just wait for a Steam sale when it's like $9.
Oh,
Or
shut up.
less.
Regardless, it looks amazing. Saints Row the 3rd was an awesome game.
And Saints Row 4 is just Saints Row the 3rd times 500 million.
Yeah.
Generally well reviewed, been reading. The only thing I've seen common across reviews is mid to late game, you're just so damn overpowered that it almost becomes monotonous.
Turn up the difficulty.
The problem is when you go from being all superpowered to and you get kind of bored with it and then you get thrown into a real world mission, because I don't know if you've seen how it is. There's the real world and then all the trailers where you have the superpowers is like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Matrix like
It's
thing.
basically prototype Infamous kind of hybrid.
So you go back to the real world and then suddenly you're like, I can't jump over buildings anymore and I can't run, like just ridiculous. It just seems slow.
Get in a fucking car.
and just different. That beyond that, I think that's about the only complaint I really caught from it.
Really? You want that shit? Go play Prototype or Infamous or something like that. They're making a spoof of those games. Like they made a spoof of Mass Effect in it too.
Can't wait to run the dubstep gun.
Oh my god, yeah. One of the pre-purchase orders things too is the 4th of July pack. You get the Uncle Sam costume and a jet and a tank, I think, or something like that. Plus, you get the America gun, which is gun after gun after gun after gun, pretty much stapled together. And then there's the Saints Row 4 $1 million bundle pack or whatever, limited edition. And
did they sell it? Because they had one, right? A
They
single
only
one?
had one.
yep.
What did they call it? Keep talking.
I'm I'm still baffled by it from what I've been told.
The Super Dangerous Wad Wad Edition.
Super dangerous wad. So basically, the Super Dangerous Wad Edition, aka the $1 million pack.
You get the Commander in Chief Edition, a Virgin Galactic space flight.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you're like just on the edge of the atmosphere.
With Richard Brunson.
Does he come with every space flight?
I hope so. He looks awesome.
Right in your face.
He's like
I was waiting for it.
he's like
Everyone gets one.
in zero gravity, so it just kind of hovers there coming at you.
You get a full-size replica of the dubstep gun.
Okay, guys, let's pull our money in together right now.
I don't even care. Like, it's obviously not going to do whatever, but when you pull the trigger, it better put out some beats.
It does what you think it does, is what they described it as.
Makes people uncontrollably freak out.
That's my understanding of
Brings
it.
the bass.
I was totally expecting freak out.
I'm reading this as I'm going through it, and I'm just wondering, wait, what?
Wait,
Okay,
spy training.
let's
day.
continue.
Wait,
Hostage rescue experience.
Wait, are you the hostage or are you rescuing the hostage?
That's a very,
Good question.
very pertinent question.
Because I'm wondering if you are rescuing the hostage, who is the hostage? Is it like
I think you
Kate Upton or
I think you are the hostage, and you actually get to be there when a SWAT team comes in. And
is it Kate Upton rescuing me?
I hope that goes all the way to
Don't you freaking
flashbang.
go no to that. You'd like
Flashbang.
that.
Yeah.
They just do it in like like Chechnya or something. They're just literally killing people.
They just drop
They
you
get
in.
you actually taken hostage. You
Yeah.
like they like cut your pinky off and shit.
Go,
Oh, God.
Thanks
go
for
back,
the money,
go
jackass.
backpacking.
no, that's what the plastic surgery is for, because that's part of the pack.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was
surgery.
I was jokingly gonna say you get one body enhancement, and well, touche, that is there.
Plastic surgery. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Opinion question. If you could have anything done, what would you guys get done?
I get my pinky reattached after they chopped it off.
Yeah.
Shit. Touche. Okay, spy training day. The day or doy?
I hope that comes
That's
before hostage rescue experience.
Just go backpacking through Ethiopia. You'll be fine.
Personal shopper, as if someone who can afford this doesn't have one already.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Capsule wardrobe. What is that?
I think it's the wardrobe from the game.
Oh my god, a big freaking
You get a
lab
capsule
coat.
corp
Perfect.
I
jacket.
misread that. I thought that was a week or two with the Jetsons, and I was like, awesome.
7 night at the Royal Suite at the
Burj
Burj
Al
Al Arab, Dubai.
Burj Al Arab.
Burj
Al Arab
Going
in
with what
Dubai.
you said.
Burj Al Arab in Dubai.
A week for 2 at the Jefferson Hotel in Washington, D.C. Guinea.
A Lamborghini
Gallardo.
Gallardo.
So between the Lamborghini and the Virgin Galactic, that's almost 2 million US anyways.
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
You also get a Toyota Prius plus 1 year of insurance.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes, you do get the Lamborghini. You also get a Prius as your like low key car.
When you're going and reading all this shit, though, Mike, you get brand new the Commander Chief Edition. You get a Virgin Galactic space flight. You get plastic surgery. You get a real life replica dubstep gun. You get spy training, capsule wardrobe, 7 nights in Dubai, a week in the Jefferson Mosul.
Well-
you get a Lamborghini and you get a Toyota Prius.
They basically do pretty much let you be, for a short period, a saint.
Yeah, and you also get a year's supercar membership. That's for your Lamborghini.
Well, I would hope so.
But yeah, they actually priced this all out. someone on Reddit did it, someone on Ars Technica did it, they separately, and they worked out to be about the same. You are throwing a fuck ton of cash away
Oh yes.
because it only adds up to about $650,000.
Isn't the space? Oh, it's that space flight.
But the
They're
thing
down
is,
now,
though,
eh?
the people who have the money to do this don't really care about that extra 400, 300 grand that's being thrown away.
they
Yes,
don't
and that's
mention-
just the monetary stuff, not like the cost it takes to obtain all of it either.
Yeah.
Wait,
Or the
is it,
fact-
is it in installments or lump sum?
gonna get it.
Well, for something like the Lamborghini,
I'm gonna love it.
you get the car, but you have to pay the tax on the car.
Which is
A fucking lot.
That's just the law.
wait, you get a 1 year's worth of insurance on the Toyota Prius, but not the Lamborghini.
Nope.
We know you're gonna beat the hell out of the Prius, but I know you're not gonna touch that Lamborghini.
That's because I would drive the Lamborghini out of the spaceflight vehicle.
And then just jump out, parachute, fly.
If
through
you're gonna
another
be
plane.
a saint, you're gonna be a saint.
You've got a point.
The only thing I would do with that personal shopper is just have them walk around with me playing nothing but the Saints Row the Third theme music.
On the oldest boom box.
Nice.
One of the best theme songs ever in any game. That's just great. All right, so
yeah, so that's the super stupid or the super dangerous Wad Wad edition.
I was gonna say that's not
Wad
stupid.
Wad.
That is
Kind of stupid.
stupid.
That's not stupid. If you had $1 million just to spend,
No.
I would buy all of those separately.
I wouldn't either. I agree with you.
and then buy 75% of them again.
75%.
The only way it would be acceptable is if it was a pre-order and you got to your persona was in the game somehow, so you were at least a legend to live on after than just buying it.
Oh my god! If you could get your persona and personality in a Saints Row game, sounds like a Saints Row
Well,
game.
if my
Saints Row game.
if my personality ended up in a Saints Row game, it's not coming out in Australia.
Saints Row game.
Yeah, Mr. Judge Dredd with your lawfulness and all that shit. Yeah, I think it's Carver's got to worry. He's freaking Deadpool over there.
No, it would not be released.
Well, you just be walking around with that big penetrator dildo bat.
No, there's some
One for
other
me, one
issues.
for you. One for me, one for you.
All right. Anyways, okay. Splinter Cell Blacklist.
I didn't even know this was out.
What's Splinter Cell?
Or
What's a blacklist?
What's Splinter Cell?
I know what Splinter Cell is. I love Splinter Cell, except for everyone except up to the second one.
Chaos Theory. This is closer to Chaos Theory than anything that's been out since.
Which one was Chaos Theory? The second one?
Though
was it the one with the multiplayer where?
Spies versus Mercs?
Yes.
Yes, it's back to that.
So
Even
excellent.
the multiplayer is back to that.
So Green Eyes versus Orange
might
Eyes?
get that then.
Hmm?
Because
Green
that,
Eyes versus Orange Eyes?
Yes.
Awesome.
that was.
Didn't we
fucking
play that
fun.
multiplayer back on your computer in your old place, Carve?
Probably.
Yeah.
They changed the actor, unfortunately. And
To
they
Tom
say it's
Clancy?
weird because I forget who, but his voice, when you listen to it, he sounds so much younger. So you're in the story sections and he's talking to his daughter, and he just sounds just obscenely younger than he should be.
Hey, baby, how's it going?
Dad, you like.
That brings up the daddy sort of, you know.
Oh, woo. Hey, honey, I just took this magic medicine. I'm feeling a whole lot more youthful.
Generally excellently well reviewed. Still has some of the hand holding stuff like the mark and execute, but it's got the mode which disables all that to play like they used to play.
Yeah.
Cool.
What you know about non-bitch mode?
Some smaller level co-op. What
are you looking at me for,
Co-op again.
Just looking at everybody.
Man. I can't remember what the last Splinter Cell I played. I rented one. Was it Conviction or something like that?
Yeah,
What's the one where you played where you didn't have the thing on your eyes?
Oh, that's the one where he gave up. Well, you get it after
think that
two
was
missions
Kenshi
in.
mode.
Regardless, though, I played that one and I was just like, this is not anything like the game I played when I was younger, and I did not like it.
Yeah,
I'm not much for stealth games though, really though. So I don't know.
Me either.
The most stealthy game I played was Ninja Gaiden, the original Nintendo.
I don't
I
even
was
understand.
I was a horrible ninja. I'm gonna say that right now. Again, I suppose
To
everyone
be a
was.
stealth guy in the original Ninja guy, and you got to run like a bitch. That's it.
Yeah, well, you just gotta be careful.
That's
There's a
not
time limit,
stealth.
too.
There's nothing about it that's stealth.
You're literally stabbing guys and they explode.
Yeah, actually, I never really thought about that.
Yep.
Poof into 4
That's a
little.
strong ass sword. Yeah. But Splinter Cell, hopefully this, I don't know, that's nice. They're going a little old school.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun to play.
Generally positive reviews.
Yes.
The only minus thing was it's kind of dated graphics, but no one really cares.
Yeah, a little bit of data graphics and a little bit of just no one really hated the change of the voice as much as it just sounds a little younger. That's about it.
Perverted-y. He's talking to his daughter. To you, anyways. Yeah. Shit. All right. What's this? Xenoblade and Metro Prime.
I got this.
being
Metroid Prime for the Wii. These are 2 games for the Wii. They sold out. There was fairly limited copies.
I have number 3.
Really, for the Wii?
This is the Metroid Prime collection.
Ooh.
And there's a bit of a controversy about this because they showed up restocked. Like they were almost damn near impossible to find. And suddenly GameStop has this stock coming in that they're automatically marking as pre-owned. Though they're kind of finding that strange. All these people, every store suddenly has stock. Take a stab at the price they're setting on it for each of those games.
$1,500.
No,
Knowing Nintendo, I'm
just a
gonna
legitimate take a stab.
Nintendo, I'm gonna say $80.
$89.99
Holy fuck!
for pre-owned for these games.
Pre-owned
Wow.
Metroid Prime.
GameStop released a statement saying it's just we're just catering to supply and demand.
I don't know. Like, really, GameStop, like, their pre-owned games are like 50 cents cheaper.
I've seen them where they're just $5 more.
Yeah, like, it makes
I've seen that.
no
quite a bit.
sense.
Pre-owned.
Like they're just, I'm gonna take all your money. Yeah, you want to trade that game in that you paid $60 for 3 weeks ago? I'll give you $15 for it, and you
And
can
it's
go fuck yourself.
Pure profit where they're not paying anything
they're
to
not
anyone
giving
else.
anything back to developers or anything. Like,
Yep.
So people
it's
are
always been that way, and like, it doesn't surprise me that.
$84.99 for Metroid Prime Trilogy
Yeah.
and
It doesn't surprise me at all that a Wii game
Xenoblade.
sold out and then didn't
Both
have any
title-
copies because that's what they did.
So people are speculating they also possibly have got a production going again and are automatically marking them as pre-owned.
And they're just
I
charging.
don't know. They were pre-owned by GameStop.
Yeah,
Really, if they're gonna buy them all,
I guess there's a technicality in there.
true.
we own them, and now you're gonna own them.
Games should not cost over $60 unless they are like.
And that's the thing when they do a pre-owned game that they can change the price to whatever they want. They don't have to follow the
It's true, yeah.
market price.
No, but people are gonna buy it
Increase by
anyways.
tenfold.
That's what they do, like, because they know. Well, someone might come in and go, "Well, I'm not going to pay $60 for a game, but I can save $5." A lot of people in their minds think I just saved $5 by buying this, not I just spent $55.
Yes.
I don't know. I hate going to GameStop, EB
Like,
Games, and all that crap like
Every
that.
time I go
but-
there, I just buy a new game, and they go, "Well, you can get the used for $5 cheaper." I don't care. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'll just
You
get the
have
new
to-
game. I'll support the developer. In my mind, at least, I'm doing that, and
Yep.
I don't care about you.
And it's funny because I always thought of it more of a like, I just want some disc that no one's fucked with. But you're right, though. It's the right way of thinking because
Yeah.
I am supporting the proper people when I buy that
because
one.
I don't care if I get a pre-owned game. Like if I get a game and the disc doesn't work, like even if I was buying pre-owned, I'd just go back and be like, "Yo, this disc is fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need my money." Or a
Yeah,
new
well,
disc."
yes, and I have had to do that. But
Yeah.
but at least when you're getting the real the new copy, it's going to the it's still going mostly to the publisher, but
Yeah, like
Still,
yeah, like at least the
But
purchase is towards the way
The intended
developer
way.
had it
yes.
labeled out that they were gonna get it, not just a company being like, "Oh yeah, I can buy all these and sell them for $5 cheaper and make a
And-
profit."
And when the publisher sees that they see a sale rather than just GameStop
Yeah.
taking our money, and they see how popular it is, and they're like,
Right, like it's not
maybe
just
we should put more money into this and make a sequel.
Yeah.
There was the day that like you would find used copies of the games and they would be $19.99 or less, not this couple dollars cheaper crap. Because Well, people are dumb enough to just buy that for whatever reason.
The market's there, so they're going to stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you
Yeah.
go in there and say it's like, hey, I'd like a, it's like I want to get a copy of this, and it's like, oh well, we have a used copy you can save some money on. I'm like, oh well, how much? It's like, oh, this is it's down from $59.99 down to $54.99 for a used copy, huh? Yeah, and it just higher chance of it not working. Okay, no.
A book without a page.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah,
Fuck off.
I
Give
can
me the brand new
understand.
thing, and I have
Yeah.
the purchase. I have like the pre-purchase stuff or like the bonus stuff that comes with it, the DLC and all that crap that comes with the brand new thing. I don't get that with the pre-owned one.
Yeah.
Nope, because it's already been registered.
Yeah,
Like
stupid.
I get it I can understand it, like, because if I was younger, I would buy the pre-owned stuff just due to, well, this way my money can go that little bit further.
Yeah,
But now it's like, well, I have enough money that I can afford shit, so.
And a
yeah,
bit of a sense of honor.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I definitely want to support the people that are making this as opposed to just giving GameStop more money, because grand scheme of things, it's, I don't know, a pretty shitty company.
yeah. There's got to be, I don't know. Well, it's really starting to the point where you can like download games and all that stuff like that, even on your console and everything. Eventually, it's just going to get to the point where that's the only way you get them.
Well, yeah, like that's why I was kind of disappointed when Microsoft stepped completely away from the online only type thing, or at least like, you know, like we'll do a check,
Yeah,
because that's one step closer to it basically being more like Steam,
yeah.
where
More
you'll be able to
legit.
trade. You can actually just
Yeah,
buy the games digitally, not have them be the exact same price or higher in some cases,
yeah,
or have it come out like 6 months later and be the exact same price as a brand new copy would be.
yeah.
Well, I think Microsoft actually wanted to be the Steam for a console.
Exactly.
And basically completely cut out GameStop. Or not completely. Still release the disc edition.
Yeah,
For
but
people
have
who want
people,
the physical copy.
Yeah, have people have the option to just.
One of the higher up peoples in from Steam actually moved over to Microsoft. I saw.
Well, that was dumb.
Yeah. People
What?
are still hoping that they go to.
Somebody
they're
drive
never
gonna
up with a
purely
freaking
go there,
Lamborghini and a
but-
pretty lady in the seat.
Well, yeah, like I don't see them ever purely going there, just because yes, there are some people that can't be online like all the time. I understand, but at the same time, like people complaining, oh, I want it to be like this, but then people who are going to be online anyways all the time and just bitching because it's like, oh, well, I have to be online. It's like, no, you need to sign on to your Xbox and have it be online even once a week. Like,
Yeah,
you're going to do that anyways. You're probably like me, and you're just, when you're on, you're on.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know where I want to see that $5 off that $54.99 is just the digital distribution copy.
Yeah. Like, I don't see why they don't do that. If they do that, it's just going to shift that way. And then they don't need to worry about, oh, boohoo, piracy and reselling. Like, yeah, that's an issue. That's going to always be an issue.
Well,
Just deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like it's such a gigantic deal that you're trying to make it to be.
Yeah.
well, for the next gen, like not the Xbox One or PS4, the next one after that, not only will it be a almost, if not completely, digital distribution, there will also be services like OnLive built into the console.
Yeah.
Like Microsoft has already gone that way, where a lot of the stuff is supposed to be done through cloud computing. But this is, like, I can see this being strictly cloud computing, where you have a box the size of like a DVD, and all the computing is done at like.
Yeah, and basically you're just paying a subscription, and then you can play. It's like, yeah, you pay this subscription, and you get play whatever the fuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about pay the subscription and play whatever the fuck, but I mean,
But okay, yeah,
I like it.
you,
It's not a good idea, but I
still
like
the
it.
same idea as Steam, where you pay for the game, it's in your list, but you play on the cloud servers.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, get to it, Greg.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I don't know. You're
Yeah, make that and then give me money.
Yeah.
You got video evidence.
Expect this by third quarter of 2014.
Oh shit.
I accept
Damn.
cash and lots of cash.
Of course he does. All right, moving on. Terraria 1.2. Terraria, great game. Never played it.
1.2. I like numbers. Highlighted text.
We'll get back
pointing.
to that one. Anyways, but yeah, Terraria 1.2, I did not know it was coming until I was reading some news today. And they're going to have angled terrain. I'm excited.
Oh my god.
I haven't played it since
No,
I
I
wasn't playing
What
it
is
at
this,
work.
1986?
No, it's
They're
just...
going to have angled terrain.
But they also got flowing water, things like that. It's supposed to like double the content of the game, biomes, whole other worlds to go to. Looks awesome. We played a hell of a lot of it when it first came out for PC. I rebought it
Yeah.
on the Xbox on the 360 when it came out on there, and I played a shit ton of that again because they added a ton of content there. And 1.2 is supposed to, it's coming to PC. And even though I thought originally they had said that there was no more updates to come for PC, not DLC, not being paid for, free update that basically doubles the content of the game.
Really?
It's sad that we have to really specify free content, not DLC.
I know, eh? The world in which we live. Wee.
Those bastards. Terraria, great game. It's
He's never played it.
nope. I've seen it. I've seen it. Isn't
He's
it
watched the
isn't it
playthrough.
basically like Ghosts and
What?
Goblins
What?
meets Minecraft? Just say yes, please. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I realized I was blowing in the mic and
It
I
was
could
gonna-
hear it, and then I thought I'd just keep doing it.
I was gonna. If anything, it's just a 2D Minecraft with a lot more content, but
Now has angled terrain. Ooh.
that's exciting. When you're trying to run across that whole goddamn world and
That's-
every little
I know,
block
I
stops
know,
you.
I know. It is. Can you
Originally, Minecraft was supposed to get angled terrain, and that just never
blasphemy?
happened.
I hope that never happens. That'd be a pain in the eyes.
There's a game that's either on or now off of Kickstarter that it looks like the Rage engine, like as far as graphical quality is concerned.
I already don't like it.
But it's supposed to have completely movable, destructible, whatever terrain to the point of you can work it like Minecraft.
Nice.
Cool.
They're kind of like bending it like Beckham.
Similar.
Bending it like Red Faction 1.
Yeah, that was where I was going. It was like, is it
Well-
Red Faction, but the terrain's in there too?
Terrain was.
I
that's all it was,
suppose you
terrain.
could consider it Red Faction, but you can work with the terrain after you blow it up, rather than it just,
Gets to a certain point and then just like boom. Okay, well this chunk's kind of gone, so we're just gonna go. Hey, Red Faction 1 was the shit,
Yeah.
especially the map editor on that. Right, Carv?
Oh,
Those maps you made were confusing as fuck.
But
I got
awesome.
spawned in a pool of acid.
Well, you should have spawned.
It was just water with
That was
green walls.
that was the Greg spawn.
and no escape, so it was like acid.
I didn't have a rocket launcher, and it was
Yeah.
completely enclosed. I had to wait for someone else to blast the wall open before I could escape.
And we didn't. We just sat there and watched.
I'm surprised. Like, how did you manage to completely screw Greg perfectly? It's like you're designing this, and I don't know how I'm going to, but I'm going to bind his character so this happens always.
It wasn't even a thing to screw Greg over at that time.
It's just a thing
just
now.
naturally developed, and it's just like, you know what? Let's just do it. Oh man, no, yeah. So 1.2 angled ground, cool. Anyways,
On a side note, I love Minecraft.
yeah, I've still yet to play for the PC.
Weird.
I know.
If we set up a server, that will be all my time,
Oh God,
I remember the time that
and I will have fun.
and I will have fun.
you
Well, I've
you
got a
got it on the
server.
Xbox, and I tried it,
Don't
and I
you
was
have a
just
server, Greg?
not having it.
Yeah.
I've got a server, and all it's doing right now is hosting websites. I suppose I could set that up.
Now it'll be serving Minecraft
Or freelancer.
or freelancer.
Oh, hells yeah.
Or both.
Freelance Minecraft.
Freelance Minecraft.
Oh, that's right. Freelancer would
Minelancer.
support the just drop in, drop out too, eh?
Yep. And it would save your characters on the server.
You just can't ever shut the effing server down because then it's all gone.
Yeah.
Way to go, Chris.
That's how those servers.
They
At
would-
least that's how they used to work.
They used to work like if you stopped the server or the EXE crashed, that's it. That world was done.
The universe was done.
I somehow managed to get like a Pentium 133 running for like 3 straight months nonstop, just serving that.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know about a Pentium 133. I had a 400 megahertz. I can't remember what it was. It was like an AMD K62 or something running that.
Just
Just looking around. Yes.
it's a good thing I'm
letters
wearing a
and
hat
numbers.
because my peak's not really catching the information going over my
I
head.
climbed the K62, didn't you?
I had a Nintendo 64 and it had an expansion pack in it.
This guy didn't get it.
No.
Anyways. But okay. Teasing a first Diablo expansion. But wait.
It's they
Diablo
believe
3.
it's called
okay.
Reaper of Souls because Blizzard also teased an announcement called Dark Below, which people think's a World of Warcraft expansion.
I didn't
I'm
think they
sorry.
were doing another World of Warcraft expansion, but after they announced that they were completely retooling this unnamed MMO that they were working on, like they basically scrapped the whole project and are starting from the beginning on this other MMO. They might actually toss some resources into another expansion for WoW, just because they're down to like what 7 million active users now, rather than the 12 they were at.
Yeah,
Really? They're down that far?
that has still got to be substantial income.
Oh, huge!
Meh.
But August 21st to 25th is whatever expo's coming up, I think. And
Good
this is supposed to be,
old
they're
whatever
supposed to
expo.
show,
Oh, BlizzCon?
no. It's a
Con
Gamescon.
Oh,
Just general Gamescom? Jesus, that sounded like thunder.
And so they're supposed to show seemingly both whatever these projects are. Most people are believing Reaper of Souls, and I seen the website that has it, and it's kind of Diablo-esque art in the background. So it's probably overdue for an expansion for that game.
yeah, I'd say so.
Are they going to make a Diablo MMO?
Not likely.
Yeah, I can't see that working out so well.
No, their new MMO was supposed to be a completely new IP.
Star Trek. I'd play that.
No, there is a Star.
I would have
IP.
sex with so many green alien chicks.
There is a Star Trek.
Go
MMO.
blue.
Let's not discuss that one. I looked all over for Jean-Luc Picard and I couldn't find that bald motherfucker. I don't know, I never played it.
Of course.
All of a sudden, he just pops up from. It was a rock in the game. He pops up acting.
Acting.
What you know about it?
Oh, Patrick Stewart, probably one of
Picard
the
out.
greatest living actors alive right now.
That's Sir Patrick Stewart.
in
too.
his-
Oh, that's right.
His American Dad is just flawless. Love every time he's in there. I don't know how he degraded from like just the CIA, the head of the CIA, to just like a coked out crazy motherfucker in that show.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
You kind of have to be the director of CIA.
But when he walks in the kitchen and he's singing like "I like little girls that make me feel so,"
When I first saw that, I was on the ground laughing.
Jeez. American Dad. I think that's Seth MacFarlane's saving grace right there, I think.
Yeah, ever since Family Guy went to shit, I
wouldn't say gone to shit.
I don't think it's gone to shit.
degraded
There's
a little
still
bit.
it's still my go-to every Sunday.
It's either that or if you got to pick Family Guy or Simpsons, what are you going for?
the first 8.
No. Right now, Family Guy or right now, Simpsons.
I haven't.
I
watched
pick
much of
Rogue
either.
Legacy.
Of course you do.
I go Family
PC
Guy.
gaming.
Even if
Fair.
I find one's a miss, usually like American Dad's a hit or vice versa.
Yeah.
And
American Dad.
they've got me through every Sunday.
Cleveland show had its things, but now it's getting canceled, though, eh?
Yes. And I am truthfully thinking that I bet you the season opener is him moving back.
I can see that. Yeah, they need to give that white actor who
Cut
plays
to
a black
2
guy
years later
a
when they
job.
bring back the Cleveland show.
Oh yeah, maybe they'll just go the route of Family Guy. Eh?
Moving out again.
Oh, what was the best? I forget the 100th episode. And he's like, when Seth MacFarlane himself was on there, he's like, I'll see you next season unless we get fucking canceled again.
Oh shit. Yeah, he does have that kind of humor that's just kind of straight up crude and everything. But
I seen your tits.
well, he made that one joke at the freaking awards, the
Yeah.
Oscars. There, he said, "No one's gotten inside his head like Daniel Day-Lewis did since John Wilkes Booth." And everyone was just like, "Oh,
Really?
He's like,
that's too soon?
he's like, really? 140 years ago, and it's still too soon."
7 years and 4 score ago.
Like, holy shit, get over it. He was a Republican.
Speaking of cartoons, though, it's a good segue into cartoons and video games.
Holy
The
shit.
crossovers. The good ones, the bad ones, and the
Family
ones
Guy,
that should
Cross, Simpsons,
be. Ugh.
fighting game.
No, that Simpsons racing at Hit and Run.
Hit and run.
Sitting did it.
Hit and Run. That's a good one. That was one of the best Simpsons games ever made.
Hit and Run, yes. Simpsons Arcade, awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
Oh,
about
back
that
in the
arcade
day.
game?
Bart's Nightmare, love that for the Genesis.
Never played Bart's Nightmare.
They just damn near nailed it with the Simpsons games.
Yeah. Well, except for one of the more recent ones they did. It was a couple of years ago. Oh, here we go. What was the one? Yeah. I had Krusty's Funhouse on NES. Actually, my cousin Nathan had that. And the whole point, it was like a Lemmings game. Holy shit. What
No, I loved this game. There was just all different little
It's like tons of mini games.
yes, there was 5 different worlds basically, and they were all different genres.
Oh, that's cool.
Some of them were kind of closer to the old Simpsons arcade game. But yeah, no, that Hit and Run's just revered as an awesome game.
Yeah,
Like
not
one of
just
the
a good
top games ever.
Yeah, not just a good Simpsons game, a good game. What about South Park?
South Park.
They have been
The
pretty,
FPS for N64?
They have been pretty hit or miss.
I
And it was
loved
also on
that
PC.
game, the chicken launcher.
Yep.
Man, that was a terrible.
Totally
game.
looking
Tennerman's
forward.
Revenge.
Tennerman's. The Stick of Truth looks awesome. That RPG that's coming out
I've
looks like
seen
it's
that
going to
too.
be fantastic.
I've seen that. I can't believe I've seen that, but I've seen that.
Family Guy games have just sucked, except for apparently the last one is at least playable.
Is that like the
Haven't
MMO
touched 'em.
or
No. The
There's
last
a Family Guy MMO?
Yeah,
Yep.
I had made a character. There was a character creator before it came out, and then I guess it came out, and I never even looked at it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
Family
no.
Guy Online?
Oh Jesus.
Family Guy Online shuts down.
Oh.
2 links in a row.
MMOBomb.com.
But yeah, no. Apparently, the latest one story's entertaining enough, which is what you look forward to most. But apparently, the gameplay's at least half decent. Where before, it's always been a third-person brawler perspective
Yeah.
of some sort, or each character acted different. The one I played, like Brian was the sneak type character, and Stewie was like a third-person shooter, and Peter was a brawler. It was just an awful game, an
thought it was-
awful game.
I thought they were going to make like a Street Fighter kind of thing there where you have like the rematch between Mr. Washi Washi and Peter. They perfectly reenacted Ryu or Ken versus E Honda in Family Guy. Just Peter going, Hadouken! Oh, that's great. Other games, crossover.
Stewie would be like the Yoda in a fighting game.
That is why you fail.
One game though that or one cartoon that should have a game is Archer.
Oh my god.
I can almost see that being like, remember the game 13?
I was
No,
just
that's
gonna say
exactly what
that.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
I was
too.
just thinking 13. Jeez. But it's 3D though. It can't be in 3D.
Rampage.
Rampage.
So it's an archer side scroller.
Lana.
That would
Lana.
be the entire credit.
And
The
then you
ent-
say,
The entire credits is just that.
right? Oh.
It would just be a game of one-liners and just violence.
Oh.
So like Deadpool.
So
the
which
game.
one? Both? Either?
I don't know. What other cartoons do you think should have a game? Well, actually, I got one more that was a really
Street
good one.
Sharks.
All good ones. Tiny Toons. Fantastic games.
Where
Didn't they
NES,
have?
NES played it.
Yeah.
That one, I
NES,
kept getting
Sega
to a
Genesis,
certain point. And I couldn't
Tiny
do it.
Toon Adventures. Loved that game. It was my go-to favorite platformer when I was younger.
Yep. Tiny Toons for NES. That's the one I played. I kept
Looks like
getting-
Jazz Jackrabbit.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Never played it.
That's your catchphrase.
It's funny
from now
because
on.
a lot of the old kids cartoons then had fucking solid games.
Oh, Disney's DuckTales.
An HD release.
Yep, that just came. Yeah, that's right. It just came out. That is considered one of the best platforming games ever, with some of the best soundtracks ever. It's an NES game from the late '80s, early '90s, and it's getting a high def remastered edition.
It is out.
It was a good
Yes,
game.
yeah, it's $14.99 on Steam right now.
Yeah, but get it. Great game.
It's
not going to,
also
but
apparently
great
well
game.
reviewed, and
Oh yeah, well it was a great game back then. Why wouldn't it be a good one now?
well, they fuck things up sometimes in these remasters.
Oh, just make it the same exact everything.
nice,
just a
though.
little bit newer graphics.
Especially the little story parts, and they added these story parts to it this time. It just looks like the cartoon. It's great.
I don't know.
Yeah, when you change the graphics engine, like you modernize an old one, it's insanely hard to get the feel of the old game back, and that's where people complain.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
look at the
Because it's-
Sonic games. They do not feel like they used to.
No.
Well, I know this isn't technically a cartoon like to a game. It's a game to a cartoon, but it could be go back into a game. Battletoads.
I forgot that had a cartoon.
Battletoads. Battletoads had a Saturday morning cartoon. Didn't last long, but it was technically a cartoon. Make another battle. You're making new freaking
I can see-
bionic commandos.
I
That
can
are
see
horrible.
that coming. I can see that actually coming.
Make a
Especially
Battletoads,
with all those
Neon.
phone calls into GameStop saying, "You have a copy of Battletoads?"
Oh my god, that's right.
Good old 4chan.
No, the new Ninja Turtles game actually looks good.
Is it the one based on the movie coming out?
No, I don't know about that one, but there's just a straight up arcade one, and they took a hit from some hints from the Batman fighting engine. So
yeah?
it's all like sort of, time your block
Counters
and counter attacks, and they're
continuous
all
attacks.
well animated, and it's 4-player co-op still. So you can kick one foot soldier into another guy and just continue that shit on.
See, that's I think Batman, the Arkham Asylum, Arkham whatever,
Is it done by Rocksteady?
whatever.
I have no idea. to
That's
tell
the
you truth.
greatest gift to gaming in the last little while.
It's weird because there's actually 2 at the moment that they're developing and reporting on. One's based on the Teletoon show, which is a little more animated. I think this is the one.
You know what? I watched that cartoon, the Ninja Turtles cartoon on YTV there with my son. It's a great show. I like it.
Yeah, I heard that it came back to a good game or a good cartoon again.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
I
well
have-
done.
I had so many ones that are based off of, or just the old VHSs of the old cartoon.
Oh yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My favorite episode still is the one where they somehow end up with the pizzas with the meatballs that are like meteorites that hatch these aliens that look like the aliens from the Alien movies.
Oh, those little the pepperoni things, the little
the
yellow
meatballs.
the meatball things. Yeah, oh my god! Didn't you have to fight those things in Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game?
I have no idea.
I can't remember, but regardless, even get who's the guys who do Castle Crashers, Newgrounds or whatever it is there.
Well, it's not new.
Well, no,
Bohemian.
Bohemian, yeah. Get
Behemoth or Bohemian?
whatever. Guys who do Castle Crashers, get them to do Battletoads. Simple enough right there.
I maintain my first statement. Battletoads Neon.
Oh, Double Dragon Eon was the game that Double Dragon fans needed. and
Yeah,
they
we
got.
almost beat that the night that you got it, and then I went home, and then I think you beat it the next day with
Carver and
these
I beat
guys,
it, and we
yeah.
beat the shit out of each other at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, it's the Behemoth that made Castle Crashers.
Yeah. Behemoth, make fucking Battletoads. Or the guys who did Neon, Double Dragon Neon, make Battletoads. Who owns Battletoads? The rights to Battletoads.
Macho Man's head.
Yep, Macho Man
And
skull.
we're going to get it. I'm going to start a Kickstarter soon.
Sweet.
Get me that
Way
skull.
Forward Technologies.
Technos Japan. Oh,
Way Forward probably just a developer that picked up just or was contracted out to get it done or something.
Oh, well. Well,
But Majesco rings a bell.
what?
The publisher.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the bad guy. I'm like, that wasn't his name. What was it? Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
Looks like
that would be
Wikipedia is looking for
something.
more donations.
Oh, I like how they have a nice choose the price how much you want to donate to us this time now. Oh, whatever. Anyways, what's next?
I think that's about all.
Cartoons. If you could pick any. Oh yeah, fighting games. Who likes them? Just straight up Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, blah blah blah.
I like them, but I'm
Did you play them?
terrible at them. I think the last one I played was the Skullgirls.
Skullgirl. Good video. Chris, you play it?
Oh yeah, I play lots. I own lots.
Yeah, you
Everything
guys
from
you have freaking
2D pixel fighters to full 3D arena type games or Smash Brother type. Every way a fighting game can be done.
one of
are
the
all
greatest
enjoyable.
Marvel versus DC comics.
But the hilarious part is like the classic fighting game like Street Fighter 2 and stuff like that. I am just
Still the best.
terrible.
Oh yeah,
Terrible at that.
because you had to actually had to have skill on those ones back then.
You still have to have skill.
See,
don't.
it's
All
not so
I-
much that it's just the Twitch.
Blanca, punch, punch, punch,
I'm
punch,
not
punch,
as
punch, punch.
not as fantastic for the Twitch fighting things. A tactical fighter.
Juggling and all that crap, and
I have
Like
one,
Street Fighter.
and I actually got to play it with you. We have to sit and play because you might actually enjoy this one. I picked up the newest Naruto fighting game. I don't know, probably half a year ago or whatever.
you're talking to Greg, right?
No, I'm talking to you.
Naruto.
No, it's not.
He's
so,
the anime guy.
no,
I don't
it's
give
not.
two
so,
shits about
it's
Naruto.
not so much about the anime, but the fighting itself is epic.
I
the
think
one with the
you showed me
cards?
that actually.
We did play. You didn't quite grasp it.
And you think I would grasp it?
And then Carver and me had a few bouts, but it is one of the coolest fighting games I've ever played. And one-on-one matches are wicked to watch. And
I think
and
I've
they just
actually
have
seen that though, Naruto.
there's some like
There's a lot of games
80
look
plus
it, or look like
yeah,
it.
80
Yeah.
plus characters and so, and I've never seen such individual animations as special moves. Like there's full on almost movies that play out during these special
So
moves.
they really took their time with this one to
They-
get it really pretty.
They did it awesome, and I have to bring it by sometime because you have to play it because it's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna be just like, hey, I'm just gonna be this chick with the cleavage. There's one of those, right?
Yeah.
Like 40 of them.
It's like yes, 80 plus characters. It's Japanese anime.
But anyways,
There's gonna be some cleavage.
character to put in a fighting game. Let's see.
Yeah. So if you
If
all the
I
fighting
wanted
games,
a legitimate character, I'll think of a funny one. It might take me a couple seconds, but a legitimate good fighting character would be the Dragonborn in Soul Calibur.
Dragon
What about Gordon Freeman with his crowbar and Soul Calibur?
Also, would be,
That's good.
you can just pretty much throw anybody into Soul Calibur for that. Well, I made everybody to throw in Soul Calibur for that.
Macho Man into Soul Calibur.
Made the
Pulls
entire
out the elbow.
the entire cast of Inuyasha, and I put them in Soul Calibur.
What do you speak English? Okay. Naruto, Inuyasha. Jeez. Carver. I put Carver into a fighting game.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question.
Carver versus Hakan from Street Fighter 4.
Quickest battles ever. The creeper from Minecraft.
Creeper versus Blanca. Blanca, no! Don't bite him. No, what was the one I said? Little Mac. Little Mac from Punch Out.
Oh, right.
Put him in one. Well, he was. I think they're putting him in a.
He was one of the characters I think you can call in Smash Bros.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Why would you call him in and not have him as an actual guy?
Well, because he doesn't.
Don't you say it?
He has a punch.
He has the punch.
It is also a punch.
You press select and shit goes down, man. Well, not with Mike Tyson. You can't hit that friggin' crazy bastard. But, has anybody got to Mike Tyson? He's freaking hard. But, yeah, but I like to see Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson's
Mike
Punch
Tyson
Out.
in a game.
No. Instead of Little Mac, Glass Joe. I want to see Glass Joe in like Street Fighter or Soul Calibur or Naruto or maybe Piston Honda. Anybody from freaking any of the Punch Out games. King Hippo, Don Flamenco.
I want to see Olivia Wilde in Dead or Alive. I'm good. That's where I'm leaving it.
The jiggle wouldn't work for her though. She's kind of.
I don't care.
I'd rather see her in the Soul Calibur outfits
Yeah, where
than
you
I
can
would.
smash. Nothing's better than just like you're fighting, they're fully armored, and suddenly they're just right down to the skivvies.
It's like, hey, I know for a fact that wouldn't stay on unless there's a whole bunch of glue holding on to that.
Why do you think the armor fell off?
Chris Redfield?
Was he ever in a fighting game?
I think he was.
Oh,
I can't remember
yes.
which one he
Oh,
was in.
Marvel versus Capcom?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's where
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah. Huh. That's cheating.
Yeah, you actually own that, eh?
Yes.
MVC3?
Sure.
Because we were playing that.
Yeah, I saw you playing that.
might
I
have.
tried to play that, and I didn't know what the hell was going on.
What is things?
Yeah, all of a sudden there's like 3 characters, and they're
Oh
just...
God,
And
games
it's
like
so
that.
easy to juggle people in that game, apparently. Well, not easy
Oh,
for me.
You're waiting for juggles. Wait till Killer Instinct. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah, Killer Instinct, yay. I had that for my Game Boy. I had Killer Instinct, and that was an awesome game. I also had Mortal Kombat 3, and that was hard as fuck. Actually, for that game, there's actually a cheat for that game if you play Mortal Kombat 3.
Are we talking the original Game Boy?
Yeah, original Game Boy. No color. Original Game Boy. If you're Sector and you do that little transport down, you uppercut the guy from behind, if you can time that over and over again, you just go boom.
They had that on that
Boom,
black and
boom.
tan Game Boy.
Yeah. Mortal
Killer
Kombat 3.
Instinct. Oh,
Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat 3.
wow.
Yeah.
I
Jago for the win, man.
did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not think that could be a thing.
I mean, that couldn't be a thing. They did it really well. It's really good.
Huh. They could barely get Mario working on that damn thing.
Hey. Yeah. Hey, no, Wario's World
Yeah.
was on that. Mario World 3. Wario's World was on. It was
Wario.
great. I had that. That was a
Huh.
great game. That's one of the best Mario games ever made, as far as I'm concerned. Get
What?
knowledge, son.
The best Mario game ever made was the Wario game.
One of.
Just checking.
No, it's. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's it. Holy shit.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, Fulgore.
Only ran in the Super Game Boy. No.
Sore thumbs video games.
Wow, that looks incredibly smooth, too.
Oh, yeah, it worked great.
You
And
know
this
what?
Fulgore guy
I bet you
sucks.
like the Game Boy could do it, and it was just the time to make the proper tools
Yeah.
near the end of its life cycle.
Oh yeah, they worked great. They had lots of different levels. They didn't have all the characters obviously, but they had most of them. They didn't have that lava guy. They had the ice guy go Glacius or Glacier, whatever his name was.
See, I was a Game Gear owner.
Well, you were stupid.
So you can only play for 30 minutes at a time?
I was
you're
racist
lucky.
to double A's, that is for sure.
Yeah, well, I had nothing but the plug-in thing for my Game Boy, and
No, I had the plug-in for the Game Gear.
it kind of busted though, so I had to hold it at a little bit of an angle all the time and have it
Oh,
always
that
plugged
sucks.
in. So if I sneezed or something, I had to very carefully put it down. I'm like, please, 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 please. Turn around. No, power gone.
It was only a couple years ago that my Game Gear just stopped. It was done.
I mean, a couple of years ago.
Just like 2 or 3 years ago.
Your Game Gear or Game Gear in general?
No, my Game Gear.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm like, Game Gear in general? They still make those? Fuck. That's commitment and a half. They gave up on the Dreamcast, but they're keeping the Game Gear going strong.
There's a full new Super Nintendo game getting released soon.
Yep. I can't remember what it is, but
It's called Why?
why not?
Why not?
Because it's a niche market and you're going to milk in
It's pronounced niche.
niche,
Niche.
niche,
Niche.
niche.
Gesundheit. And with that,
Gossendit.
we're going to send it off here. So, yeah, we talked a lot about good stuff and brand new games coming out. There's good stuff coming out, I got to tell you right now.
After a dry spell of information, it was nice to see trailers and things again.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting prepped for, I believe it's Gamescom.
James Con?
Gamescom.
Please tell me James Con's going to be there.
No.
Jamescon.
That would be awesome.
Everyone's getting prepped for Christmas so they can release their games.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep.
A bunch of jackasses.
But yeah, hopefully next week, though, we'll have some games individual games we will choose and we will review to offer our opinions to you. I will be playing some Saints Row 4, I know that. Comes out next Tuesday. I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. I'm going to call in sick freaking. And
Okay, start up again.
You're going to call him sick on the podcast?
yeah. But
We're not even going to be here for the podcast, so.
no.
Yeah. I'll be in Minnesota. He'll
Yeah.
be in Minnesota.
What's in Minnesota?
Work.
Bingo.
You're going to Minnesota to play bingo?
More than likely, actually.
Oh. I guess they are going to play.
Yeah.
We'll bring you a review on bingo next week.
Coming to you. Review of Charity Bingo.
Yeah, I'll be bringing you. Geez, the way the light was hitting that as you were drinking that, and it was coming down your chin, I thought it was just oozing down your chin. I'm like, I think you've had enough, buddy.
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
It's water.
This delicious water.
It's legit water, too.
It is not legit water. Well, there's water there, yes.
It's too legit water.
Quite legit.
But no, I'll be bringing a review of what I gathered that day of Saints Row 4, and hopefully the other guys will be bringing you something
The
that
other
they
guy,
played.
you mean?
Well, I mean, when we do the next one.
We'll just do one person. a
One
week
person,
plays
one
a game,
microphone.
So that way we can rotate around or something.
Well, fuck you. Okay, that's a good idea.
I don't know. I'll probably
Okay,
be done.
next
Saints Row
podcast
in a
we'll be
week.
doing. I'll be doing a review of Saints Row 4, so join us then for that. Till then, thank you for watching. I'm Joe on behalf of Carver, Chris, Greg. This is Go Frag Yourself, GFYI, and thanks for watching.
Adios.
What's with you in the Spanish?
It's Amsterdam Day.
Speak Dutch there.
Because everything else I do makes sense.
Okay.
Bye, people.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours.